Greetings and welcome to Newzim TV. I am Makanaka Masenga. My story is making the headlines. Government takes over Harare water treatment burden. In business, RBZ says month-on-month inflation down by 2.97%. In sports, Chippa United Zimbabwean coach Norman Mapeza cries foul. News in detail. Government has resolved to take over the expenses involved in treating Harare water after the troubled local authority has struggled to procure the 9 different chemicals needed to purify the necessity drawn from the heavily polluted Lake Chivero. This was revealed by President Emerson Mnangagwa soon after touring Morton Jeffrey, the city's main water treatment plant. Among the resolutions, the city will now draw its raw water from Manyame Dam as opposed to Lake Chivero.
Still achieve clean water from Manyame. It costs money, but I heard the government financed the program. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, whatever. They're going to finance it themselves.
Speaking during the same occasion, Finance Minister Mthuli Ncube said the move to take over the expenses shall relieve the cash-strapped local authority of the burden of spending millions in procuring chemicals to purify the liquid.
What we're really focusing on now is to switch the sourcing of raw water from Lake Chivero to Manyame, because Manyame is cleaner water. So the cost of treating the water is lower. That's why His Excellency is committing to us doing that. And then everyone in the ecosystem is committing it, whether it's City of Harare, whether it's a consultant, or a complex, the chemical producers and other stakeholders, all committed to that. And government will provide funding for that switch so that we can get clean water to residents of Harare.
Harare has been struggling with water supplies for decades, with some parts of the city going for years without receiving any tap water. Minister of State in the President's Office in charge of implementation and monitoring, Joram Gumbo, was on Monday morning picked up for questioning by Zimbabwe anti-corruption officials over alleged involvement in Zimbabwe Airways deals. Gumbo faces criminal abuse of office charges. The former transport minister is also being charged for allegedly authorizing renovations at a relative's house, prejudicing government of $1 million amid claims he intended to turn the property into Zimbabwe Airways headquarters. Gumbo becomes the second serving minister to be arrested on corruption-related claims during Mnangagwa's 2 years at the helm of the country. In July this year, then Tourism Minister Priska Mfumira was arrested and later fired from government on corruption allegations involving $95 million. A serving Zimbabwe National Army junior officer on Sunday ran amok, shooting his wife dead and also directing the gun on his mother-in-law, who was left nursing bullet wounds in hospital. Aaron Mulambo committed the shock offense on his wife Evelyn Precious Madau and her mother on Sunday midnight, using what witnesses say was an AK-47 rifle. The wife died on the spot while her mother is receiving treatment at Chitungwiza Hospital. Meanwhile, in news we could not readily confirm at the time of delivering this bulletin, Mulambo was said to have later shot himself dead away from where he committed the heinous offense. In business, Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe's latest monthly economic review for the month of August 2019 shows inflation in Zimbabwe, measured on a monthly basis, has become down by a further 2.97%. The claim, however, contradicts recent figures from the Zimbabwe National Statistics. The monthly review shows that the reductions were recorded in food and non-food items, which include education, health, and footwear. The report said monthly food inflation stood at 19% in August 2019, drawn from 20% in July 2019. In June, following the announcement of the new currency and discontinuation of the multi-currency regime, Finance Minister Mthuli Ncube stopped Zimstats from publishing year-on-year inflation figures, arguing these had been distorted by the currency reforms. We end with sports. Chippa United coach Norman Mapeza says the referee was a bit harsh on his side in its Telkom knockout quarterfinals loss to Mamelodi Sundowns on Sunday. Chippa crashed out of the tournament after losing 4-3 on penalties and also finished the game with 10 men following Tertius Malepe's red card in the extra time. The result handed Mapesa's second defeat since taking over at the South African club last month. Reporting for newzimbabwe.com, I am Makanaka Masenyima. For this and more stories, visit our website www.newzimbabwe.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel, NewzMTV.